I am here using a tile cutter that I purchased for the sole purpose of cutting stone obelisks for my shrimp temple. And I'm so happy right now. Sometimes you just really gotta let the neurodiversity just rip.
So I'm a very fun and cool person, right? As a fun and cool person, I watch a lot of aquascaping videos. And it's always annoyed me when people on aquascaping videos kind of take it as a given that you want to make a tank that looks natural. Because aquariums are not natural, right? They're kind of like the definition of artificial. So why not embrace it? I recently acquired an aquarium. How and why? Not relevant to this video. But when I got this aquarium, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. I wanted to make something that was completely artificial. And not in a kind of like SpongeBob resin ornament kind of way. I mean more in a type vibe. So I'm going to talk you through exactly how I did that and built my very own brutalist shrimp temple, or shrimple. I started off by adding a nice generous layer of Tropica substrate, followed by this really beigey kind of industrial looking sand. I knew I wanted to create a field of obelisks, but I didn't know how big they should be, how many there should be, all those kinds of things. So I began by roughing out what I was going to do with pieces of cardboard. Then I unboxed my beautiful terrazzo tiles that I ordered specially for this and proceeded to teach myself how to use a tile cutter to cut them down to size. Tiles cut, it was time to finally erect my stone shrimp temple so I could achieve
Shrimp! Heaven! Now!
Now that the temple is looking sufficiently eldritch, it's time to add plants. I was going for a very low, kind of scrubby vibe. I didn't want anything that would grow taller than the obelisks or compete with the obelisks, so I bought a bunch of tissue culture plants. This time I got Eleocharis, Marsilea, and Pogostemon. I nipped the plants into teeny tiny little pieces and tried to shove them as deep as I could into the sand, but you should know that most of them still floated after I filled the tank anyway. And here is my shrimple a week later, freshly cycled and ready to accept a fresh shipment of acolytes, in this case 5 cherry shrimp and a few ember tetras. I'm so pleased with how this weird little experiment has gone, and the shrimple is sat on my desk, so I can't wait to stare at it while I'm on calls working from home.